Again, sorry about that. Again, as I showed you in the federal and government and the laws, I am entitled to walk into that courtroom and record past the security barriers in the public areas. The problem is, this judge made a fictitious order, and they first line of defense got caught up, and I walked in there and I recorded this young lady and the clerk of the court, and now it made them look bad, and now they want to prove a point. Well, I'm going to prove a point back to you, because this is a public building paid for by the taxpayers, and I have a right to walk through that door. And the security is only to stop weapons from coming in there into that building. I am not allowed into the restricted areas, and the clerk's office is not a restricted area. I'm not allowed into the courtrooms and recording what is taking place, but everywhere else is open season. And I'm going to prove that. I mean, I'm not going, I know we got some bootlickers. You can't go down into the jails or whatever. You're right. That's restricted. Don't be stupid. It baffles me how we're following these clowns in this country, and following these clowns have made this country weak. So y'all stay tuned. More to come. I'm just here to show you that the clerk of the court said this is a bad address. It's only bad when you don't want people to get certain documents, and common sense will clearly show that there's something going on here. And I'm taking it to the Department of Justice to see if they are part of this corruption. We already know from what we're seeing on the news and whatever. I'm going to the Judicial Ethics Committee. I'm going to the Bar Association. I'm going to the media with all this. And let's see if they pick up this story and see if there are any honest journalists out there or any honest news agency. It is time we start removing these cockroaches from office and put some real people in there to bring this country back to some kind of sensible movement. Stand by, y'all. Oh, this is the date right here that got it. What was it? It was 13 days. It's been 13 days, and when I sent it to the Court of Appeals, and they sent this letter to the clerk of the court, and then they sent it to a copy to me also, and it's been 13 days. So, okay, mail, I say 13 days now between things being sent out. The United States Post Office is taking 13 days to deliver mail. Another problem. But since the internet and electronics, mailing and all that, I can see. But there's something wrong with this country, and we got to put it back on track. You can't push Americans around for so long until they get tired, and this is what I'm trying to avoid. There's a new election coming. We got to start kicking these people out of office who have been sitting up in there bullshitting American people, blowing smoke up their asses. And it is time we put some real people in there to do the job of the American people. I know it's going to be hard, but I'm telling you this, free people, this next 4 years, after that, I don't see nobody, one, to run this country, two, to run our government, because all of them criminals, because they've been getting away with so much shit. They're getting away with too much. And it's because we, the people, have taken our eye off of our government. Come on. Look at our government now that free people, and I'm talking to free people. I'm not talking to you clowns. Free people. We are giving our hard-earned money to people from other countries who haven't done not one thing in this country. We're giving them free housing. We're giving them food that they are throwing away. Go to look and see what is happening in New York, Chicago, all over, where we're bringing these immigrants in here, and they're turning their nose up at us while we're trying to help them with our money. Look at this company that's allowing them to deliver food. And when they first started out, Americans there was a standard you must follow to be these delivery companies for now. These immigrants are getting these scooters and they're delivering. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, I can show you recordings right now of an area got over 100 or 200 scooters in it, and immigrants have these scooters. How in the world are you affording to buy these $1,000 scooters, brand new scooters, living in a $3,000 apartment, and you just come to America? How can you walk into a social services building and there's nothing but immigrants in there, and they come in there with all these kids and say that they can't find the father or they need assistance, and the government is cutting them a $900, $1,000 check, and then they go